2, a big review, Cobra Kai review, season 1 to 4. It's gonna be normally I do 6 minutes. I'm trying to do 6 minutes review on every episode, just trying to fit in. Doing an entire season, each 6 seasons. I'm very excited for season 5, but I'm working. Alright, that later. So I was hoping for Saturday. Was originally supposed still Saturday. This will be coming out on Sunday, so I should get the one. So that was probably good because I've never watched it because I'm already recording it. Because it can take ages to make. I did not waste time. Okay, Cobra Kai season 1. I did not watch the start. Watch the series when it began. I wasn't excited. I wasn't in the mood to watch it, so I said nah. And my brother watched it, and he said it was good, and I went, ooh, I gotta go and watch it then if it's not as good. And seeing the beginning, the start of the series, showing where the main villain from the first movie, showing where he has gone, it's downgraded to his character that directly just makes sense. To see where the main character, this is a new main character, kinda, a bit early, but the new main character comes. So how his story in season 1, from to a master, to finally getting his revenge. I love, the character development season 1. Season 1 development, I'm talking about all the main characters. I love the development, 3 parts of the character. First part, understand where he's come from, and explain what his character has gone through. And since Cobra Kai since Karate Kid 1, gotta see, you can't miss Cobra Kai. So I love first part. Second part, him developing, training somebody, what his master did. And seeing the development of the character to when he finally got his revenge against Danny Trejo. And that is another I even talk about Danny Trejo. It's time seeing a new main character. Except seeing the old main character and gotta put that down DC, giving that main character the Cobra Kai, giving his revenge. Let's go. So we're going next. Karate Kid's Cobra Kai's main character. Kinda, second main character. Wasn't excited. He is boring. I did not like him at all. So seeing Hat Guy's development since start part 1, part 2, part 3. Seeing he was basically just a kid that just couldn't fight, couldn't do anything. What a weak coward he is. But seeing his developments for all the parts, finally winning. God, I love the character. Development, I enjoy the character, but I more love the main character and the original and the main villain. Karate Pig? What? Karate
Pig.
I don't know. Karate Kid. That one. Seeing this one, I more love the main villain from the first movie's development more than the main character's development. So seeing him getting revenge. Fine, we'll talk about Danny Trejo, whatever. The main character from the first Karate Kid movies. They're all my favorite. So seeing his coming back, seeing the difference to how he won the tournaments, seeing his success and seeing his family, that's already just showing the success. If the main character did not lose, the main character did lose, it probably would switch around with both of them, but we'll never see. It's a long review of season 1. We're only at 4 minutes and almost 5 minute review. Because it's a long one because there's a lot to talk about.
It's the shortest out of them all.
Yeah. So I love season 1. I wasn't a big fan, and as I said, I never watched it when it began. because I wasn't interested at all. But seeing the series, I quickly watched it, almost of the season, because I was stuck on season 2, and then season 3. Then I caught up with then season 3 came out. I love season 1 to my heart, and I was really excited for the fourth season. We took 5 minutes, so alright, season 2, because I try to put this into an entire video. Let's go. Alright, season 2. The end credits scene of season 1. I should have spoken about that. Our old friends back. Our old enemies back. Krieg is back, boy. I love I love the post-credit scene of season 1. Season 2. Seeing the main character, the main villain of seeing whatever his main what is Karate Kid's main villain from the first one's called. I forgot his name. Seeing Krieg's change to my favorite character, the main character, really. Seeing his change because Gandhi did something. Now he came back to Cobra Kai to take back Cobra Kai. But seeing that development of story, mainly I feel like the main character did what he had to do. Seeing the fight against Krieg versus him, it was exciting for me. Seeing what the main character thinks about Krieg, and really can't really blame it, man.
Krieg's a bad guy.
Yep, Krieg is a bad guy.
The worst.
So seeing the main character, I think season 2 was more development with the main character, with the original main villain. We see more of his development of his story, but you can't to explain. He understood what Krieg was what happened since Karate Kid 2. Did he appear in 2?
No, he only appeared in like the first minutes.
No, then he appeared in 3 to Will Silver.
Yeah, he appeared in Karate 2, but not only appeared in Karate 2 for like 3 minutes.
Yeah. So seeing his downgrading from since Silver fight, but we'll talk about Silver in season 4. But I'm just talking about that. Seeing his development, Krieg may sound like a bad guy, but he is still human. Even he is literally the devil.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the main character from the first one, not the main villain from season 1. I don't remember his name. That's why he's called main villain from season first movie.
I don't remember his name.
Whatever his name is. Seeing his development, but bringing back Creed for the season 2 was mind blowing. Seeing him in action and seeing the development of the end of season, Krieg changing the main character's mindset. That's what the one thing I loved about season 2 was. And then seeing the one character I mainly for his son finally thought as well. Wow, we're gonna see development of that character. Who saw that coming? So seeing that, the development of that character's fight now, basically kind of seeing multiple characters from season 1 finally came back from main point. The bullies, they got their own point. Definitely gotta talk about the big battle. Not even the tournament in this one.
Nice.
The big battle in school. Giant fights against.
I thought the big battles between Krieg and the other 2.
Yeah, but that was one of the big battles.
That's the biggest battle.
With an entire school fight scene. I love that. I was excited for that scene. Really love that scene. And then that fight was brilliant. I love how they did that fight. And then second big boss battle in the end of the first one. End of season 2. Seeing Krieg and the main character's son versus then Krieg versus the main character, and then Son came in. Son was in there, and then seeing Danny Trejo finally work together. Who saw that comic? Not me, because I've watched the originals and they don't like it. Wow.
I did.
Yes.
You
So
went blank when you said-
so then seeing that end credit scene when you see the main character just, I feel like season 2 the main character just was a whiny pants in season 2. There wasn't much development to with the character.
Well, he's not the greatest character.
So now we're on 10 minutes. Season 3.
How many minutes are you on?
10 minutes and a half. So season 3.
Where's my book?
I love season 3. Brilliant season. Seeing the end credit scene.
That's why I watched it on the first day.
Yeah, I watched that. That was a great time. That was a great time.
The opening day.
Yeah, the opening day. Event day. So seeing the development of that character's story and seeing where it goes, and yes, and the one thing that speaking English, and then seeing how badly the main character felt when his trainee got basically thrown off and paralyzed. I don't really care about that second main character because the second main character sucks.
So he talked about him.
Not much. I talked about it at season 1, but it wasn't really. And seeing development of the character story, and then seeing a lot of the fights of them all fighting because the main character is now kinda paralyzed. Seeing all the fights, seeing Tori's story, why she's this bad of a person, and seeing where Krieg develops every single character and tries to make him as worse as he is because he's the devil. And what that means, I love season 3, very good season. I love it, and it's got a lot more. Season 2 just had so much, and how much it got to, and seeing how the story continued, seeing more story development, giving it more, and then finally, seeing the main character going full 10, and then seeing, I'm forgetting this season. Loads of things happened. A lot of the fight scenes were brilliant. I love fight scenes in movies and TV shows, so I have to see what's happening next. And then watch that on the premiere. I loved it amazingly. Seeing the character storylines develop. Put them together. The main character, the second main character, the second worst main character. Seeing Kim Chan's, I don't care. Don't really care about that character. Seeing what's his name? What was it? Hawks. That's the man. I barely talked about him.
First season, he doesn't really change.
Hawks' development and main character. Go what I did in season. So well, there's just let's talk about it. The main character, the only main character, the other main character sucks. Seeing the main character's development, and then finally giving up Cobra Kai because giving it to Krieg. Because see that development, Krieg's development, giving it something up that he's put years on works, and finally figuring out what he needs to, what he has to do. And that's something. A lot of things need work, and that's why I like story development. And it's great, the development. And then the greatest ever coming together. The main character comes together with Danny Trejo.
Yep.
One of the best. Being fighting together, but coming together to fight the enemy. Greatest end clip of season 3 was greatest end clip. And then Season 4 is still my favorite series season because I love season 4. Season 4, maybe season 5, as we'll see. Season 4, I love season 4. Seeing the development, both of them trying to teach both different teams, they're both different techniques. Seeing Danny Trejo and the main characters' development, trying to work together, finally learning each other's techniques. Seeing the main character's girlfriend, I barely spoke about again. Sam, that one. This review is not good because I just don't care about most of the characters. Just don't care about most of them.
I remember
Seeing both kids changing sides, both parents, that's just something. And everyone already guessed Danny Trejo and whatever his name is. I'll remember it somewhere at the end of the view, maybe somewhere. Some last speak English, and then seeing them falling out. Really, who didn't see them? Really, it was never gonna work out. And then finally trying to figure out Danny Trejo never worked. The end of the season when Danny Trejo and the main character finally did their differences for the final fight against Cobra Kai. One of the best, really, gets like the main character and the main character did not do much of what he did in the first 3 seasons. But he done a lot in the last 3 seasons, so gotta give him off a bit. Giving other main characters a chance. Seeing both of them, seeing her fight Tori, and Tori finally won. Great twist.
It was a cheat.
Yeah. We'll talk about Silver because that's a long review.
Tori's probably the best character in the series.
Seeing that's Tori and Dandra. Seeing the main character switch places, switch friendships with Tantra, that just makes it just feel like what the main character felt like when his own trainee trying to molly around him, and he's been there longer. That's a lot to the story development of characters. And
talk about Silver, he's even more interesting.
Alright, we're going to talk about Silver. Silver was plotted up before season 4 trailer, and when they released the teaser of showing Silver, that was getting people hyped.
Yeah, that's what you do.
The final return of Silver.
No, it's final.
His return to the series, as Silver finally returns.
Spoilers, season 4.
Spoilers if you haven't seen season 4.
I think you should have said that for each one.
Yeah, but it didn't really matter.
Okay, you know what? That's why season 4 is the really the other one. What happens dramatically.
So, season 4, one of the best seasons I've ever watched. It's story development, all the things, giving more characters more story development, and seeing how mostly what the creator for what everyone knows, seeing if Karate Kid 3 did end differently, if Silver won.
And right now, the trailer season 5, it's going to be a lot more.
And seeing the development of we'll have to wait for season 5 and see how Silver's takeover has become. So I will do a review on that. Probably Cobra Kai season coming out on the 9th, isn't it? Yeah, I did speak about season. I'll become posting that on the 10th. So wait.
If you have it, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's not that long. Don't know, but not long episodes.
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, we'll work on it. So we'll just see what happens.
What day is Cobra Kai?
9th.
What's that day?
We're still at work.
What day is that?
I don't know.
Continue.
So Cobra season 4, one of the best seasons, and ending with Chris, speaking English, him going to prison, just ending it. Really, it's Silver. You don't see Silver doing that. And that's how the season went. I love season.
Yeah, talked about everything.
Most of the story, most of it boring.
Yeah, talked about the main character's thing. Guy, he left.
Yeah, main character does that. I don't care about. That's why this review has barely talked about the main character.
Next week on Friday.
Yeah.
Season 5.
Yeah.
Me and Baby can watch it on Saturday because we've got no going to dance this next Saturday.
Yeah. I can still watch it when we're still at home.
We're going to get through all of it.
No. If I get a couple of episodes out of it.
And then we'll get Saturday. Saturday.
Yeah. So seeing and then the Dan show goes and go and get help from the characters plotted up in the season, showing development and getting really pumped for how this season ended, and how the story will continue, and how it will go, and a lot of it will come. So that is the end of the review of Cobra Kai Season 1 to 4. God, it is a long review. So thank you for the support. 5 minutes each review. Thank you for, and it's been a long review. You will get, this will be coming out Sunday, so you already will have got the Lord of the Rings review, episode 1. And that was a really good review. I haven't seen it yet because I'm not further in advance because I got to record this really early. This taking so long to record. So I thank you for the support of Comedy Podcast. Comedy Podcast will just come back somewhere. There'll just be the She-Hulk review, and then next week I will release the Cobra Kai review. Probably on Sunday. So I'll release it on Sunday next week, Sunday. So I'm very excited for season 5 because it looks really good, and I've been sitting there waiting for excited for review it and watch it. So you're still gonna get the She-Hulk episode 4. I am still gonna release the Cobra She-Hulk episode 4. If I don't, you all can hate me forever, because I may miss it again. I did record that She-Hulk episode 2 and 3 review. Yep. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye. It's be coming on Sunday. Bye.